So we're live.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Pet Farms. I'm JJ.
And I'm Steven, and I'm sick.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's just a cold.
Sebastian, this
I'll
house
get
did
over
belong
it.
to a Hogwarts professor.
At some
hundreds
point.
of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following
What?
you.
I realized
It says Hogwarts Legacy on Twitch.
Sure I understand
That's
it all
weird.
yet.
But it didn't say it on the thing when I
Not
was...
like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
I'm so
It has to
confused.
do with the Gringotts.
Whoa.
Let me see if I've got
What was
this
that?
straight.
I have no
you have
idea.
Ranrock and Rookwood after you.
Okay,
because
I
of
guess it
something
just
you
says
found
that
at
now.
Gringotts, where you ended up via a portkey. You
Hello
can see
there.
traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness.
Okay, we're good.
And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers.
I honestly really
hundreds of
thought
years
that I
ago.
was going to have to go in
If I
and
didn't know
manually
you,
change
I'd think
everything,
you were
but I guess
pulling
it
my leg.
don't.
It is all a bit
'Cause
much, isn't it, when you put it like
It just
that?
went through the way it was supposed to.
The point is, we both have
It
good
just
reason to
didn't
search
show it on
this
my
house.
side when I was starting the stream,
You for
so
answers about
I don't
what
know why it
happened
did
to
that.
Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
It was on my end. You couldn't really tell.
Someone piled this here. For a
Watching the
reason.
stream, you wouldn't know.
Is it blocking?
But when I
someone?
went to start it and I was putting the game in, it wouldn't let me. For some, JJ was sitting here watching. It would like let me put in Hogwarts Legacy as the game, and then it would like reset and put it as Red Dead 2 every time I did it. And I was like, why?
Stairwell.
Is that because it's the last game I played, or blah blah blah? And then it just kept doing that, and I was like, why is it doing this?
I don't like the fog.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something
Ow.
here worth a closer
The
look.
fog is
Oh.
ominous.
They've
For
left
sure.
all of this simply strewn about.
We're probably near a crypt.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Why? Fog is cool. Fog of war. In two ways.
A journal
I hate
entry
that
of
my
Isadora's.
camera's not working with the rest of my setup, so I just have to go camera list for everything.
Lumos.
Get back. Ow. What was that?
I accidentally hit a button.
Seems
This button.
these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Could also accidentally hit this one.
Yeah.
Some doom music. You're gonna hear that a lot.
Lumos. Accio.
I guess my stream deck will be put up until I can figure out how to make it work with everything else.
Revelio.
Yay, my camera works. Except you see my mostly bald head. Or not mostly bald.
Incendio.
I'm not really bald. But it's pretty close. It's getting there. I salute
Looks like they
straight up
deserve
now.
that.
JJ's got me. Well,
Yeah.
not really. It's about the same, honestly. I probably have less hair than you now.
Probably.
When we started Pet Farms, it was the opposite, but I think by now my hairline has made it past yours.
I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens.
Tanner
to me
has both
too.
of us beat though, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And I might sound a little further away because I'm gonna sit back
I know
and
it sounds
turn my
strange,
camera
honestly.
off and eat
Nothing
chips.
you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair
Because
enough.
I haven't eaten anything today.
I ate a
I can
pizza.
see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm gonna mute
I'm
myself.
listening.
I think it's to do with my ability.
You can still
to
hear
see
it on the
traces
other
of ancient
microphone.
magic.
It's just
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos.
Lumo.
I feel like I know what this is.
I definitely
Oh.
not. I don't feel as bad as I did the other day, which is awesome.
Why would the door lead us here?
Because if I felt like I did on
Sebastian,
Monday, I wouldn't have
look.
streamed today.
Dang.
I was not feeling great on Sunday either, but I still streamed. But Monday, I just laid in bed all day.
Yeah, I didn't feel good Tuesday. Spent most that day
Why hide
comatose.
the triptych here?
Seems as if
I legitimately
something's
slept
missing.
until like noon
note.
on Monday.
Let's have a look.
A
Anything
year in
helpful in the
Skyrim is 18 days and 6 hours in real life. I
rune symbol.
don't know if I want to know how you
I've
know
seen
that.
similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means.
I forgot I didn't have the
But now
multi-stream
I need
chat.
to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our
You did
commodore?
not.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this.
I think
My
I just.
head's an utter mess.
I thought I shared that, but I guess I didn't.
But I'm glad you
Who
told
shared
me
it?
everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Oh, I did. It was
Till
me.
then.
I didn't hit the button. What the heck? I was going to. That's what I was doing. And then all of a sudden, it said that I shared it. How did I share it? That's an odd thing to happen. Because I definitely didn't hit the button yet. I guess I did, though. That's really weird. That is real weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I'll just watch the Facebook chat on my phone. Because that'll be a lot easier for me to do. Also, what's up, guys? I always forget that I should probably talk to the people that are watching. When we play games with, like, all of us, it's kind of hard to keep track of all of that, but I should probably message in the group chat and be like, are we playing Fortnite? I feel like we've gotten to where that's just like our go-to multiplayer game. I don't think anybody has a problem with it, though. Do you?
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
That's not right.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
I don't know why. I put tonight on there, and for some reason it just did not want to. So, hold on. I'm curious as to why on this app, for some reason, I couldn't get the stupid multi-stream thing to work the way that I wanted it to. And I know my accent's coming out really bad right now, but I don't care. I really don't. Why is it not showing the one that I added today? Because there's a new streaming website that's pretty... It's like relatively new. I think it's in beta. It's not even fully released yet.
He wasn't making it up.
And I put us on it, and I was going to stream our stuff to it. But I think I'll wait until we do like a stream with all of us, so probably later. But I think I'm going to have to adjust the way that I'm streaming. Because I don't know that the way that I'm currently streaming this stuff is going to work for this platform. I'm also not paying attention to what JJ's doing, so... Have you played Singing Monsters? No. I've seen ads for it, but I've never actually played it.
Trying to do that one thing.
Unless JJ has. I don't know. Do you play mobile games?
Not really.
I didn't think you did, but... I think it's a mobile game. See, I added that one to that earlier, and I thought it went through, but I guess it didn't. Multi-streaming.
Okay, I'm gonna fix something.
Oh, that'll help. My Singing Monsters is like Dragon City meets Pokemon, but you can make music. Huh.
Where'd those butterflies go?
I never really got into mobile games too much. Like every now and then I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Oh.
And on a rare occasion I'll play Pokemon Go, but that's about it. It's because I didn't have it added in here. That's why I didn't show it on that screen.
Well, well.
Well, now it's added, so when we go live next, we should go live on that website too.
Yeah.
Which means I also...
Squirrel.
We'll be live on like 10 different websites, but I feel like one of them is bound to do well. So.
Levioso. Depulso. Yes.
I say 10. It's not going to be 10. But.
Over and over again. He started experiencing chest pains and then books.
What?
What?
It's just,
What?
luckily,
Oh, someone's reading a book. I was like, what is happening? Something about chest pains. Oh, they're not reading a book. They're reading some kind of article. You know, what cracks me up is I've had someone ask me if I would do stuff like that because my voice is so deep. Apparently it soothes people. And I was like, I don't know that I would. You know? I guess I haven't logged in that way.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Flu powder? You invented flu powder? I doubt that. I'm so glad that this can's not open, because if it was, I'd have already poured it all over all of my electronics.
Oh, I know.
I saw you look at it earlier, and I was like, what? And then I realized what had happened. I'm dumber than I thought I was. I was trying to log into this thing, and I was like, what is the password to this? How did I log into this? And then all of a sudden, I remembered that I just used my normal passwords.
A second.
Oh, God. I haven't used this website in so long.
What is it?
It's one of like a live streaming website, but I haven't messed with it in so long. That whoa.
What's
That
now?
it still has our stuff from our original D&D campaign on it. Because I used to have this logo that I made for our D&D stuff. That was like, or for our pet farm stuff. That was my logo for my personal stuff, which was the graceful eggplant. And then I had Quest and Quips, which was our D&D stuff. And then pet farms. And it was a picture of this little dragon with the dice that I had down here. Okay. I should have been paying more attention to what was going on in the game. I flipped back to watching the game, and I'm like, what is happening?
I'm turning in a side mission.
Ah. That kid looks like my cousin.
Looks like my nephew with glasses.
And that kid has the same haircut I had when I was a teenager. Your cape just went whoop. That tells you how much I really care about this game. I'm just
I've completed all of my tasks.
ignore the
Professor
entire
Arrow.
thing.
Now, if this
Very
is the
well
same
done.
thing,
Although I
but
must
Star
admit,
Wars,
I did have something of
we'd
a
have your whole
premonition
undivided
Yeah.
attention.
through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your
Which
perception
it's funny
and
because
completed my assignment,
Jedi Survivor comes out in
curious.
April.
based upon
Did
I
you
already
get
have
the-
it pre-ordered.
Did you get the physical copy or digital?
I did the physical copy.
I'm about to borrow it after you're done with it.
I did get it for PS5, so you can play it.
I would have got a new Xbox, but there isn't really anything good.
Because you're lucky I got it when I did, because then I'd have got it on PC. If it would have been after I bought my new computer. Yesterday was a teacher strike. We had
I see good
work
things.
book day today. I
After
was
all,
Percy
the future's
Jackson.
mine for the taking. And I shall
World
take
book
what I
day.
must.
I love the Percy Jackson books back in the day. I don't know if you've read
It can be carved
Read what?
out by those
The
with
Percy
very
Jackson
strong
series.
wills, and you do
Yes,
seem
the
to
original
possess
ones,
one.
not the spin-offs.
But this talk
I haven't
of
read
war
any of
should
the
not
spin-offs,
divert us from your present
but
success.
I did read the
As from
sequel
former
series that had like all the
deputy
other
headmistress
characters and
of
from
your
like the Roman side.
Ain't they
exemplary
rebooting the
performance.
series in the
And
video?
if that
Yeah, they're
performance
actually
is
making a TV
any
show
Yeah.
on Disney Plus,
of
and it
what your
looks like
future may
it's going to be
hold,
pretty good.
I
then
hope it
I,
is.
for one, see great
Which I like
things.
the original ones, but
They did
those-
race swap
Channel
Zeus,
your
I think,
magic towards
but I
your
don't really care about that. Those gods are supposed to be whatever you want them to look like. So. And Zeus changes form so often in the Greek mythology that no one knows what he looks like anyway.
You have
So
it. Now,
Does
why
not bother me.
practice the new spell on the training dummy?
it does, however, bother me that they do that with like random characters. It's always ginger characters.
There's the dummy.
DC is the world's worst about it. Iris from The Flash. Jimmy Olsen from Superman.
You have it.
You've only read Lightning Thief? That's not even the good one.
At some point, you must
That's
stop.
neat.
Lightning Thief is okay, but when you get into like the later books in that series, oh, it's so good. Like especially the sequel series. The sequel series is so good. But it starts getting a little more adult themed later on in the series. I guess the older Percy gets into
Have you ever
books.
played a game and in the game you just keep forgetting you can fast travel?
Yeah. God of War.
Yeah.
Ragnarok, I was like, oh yeah. This was in the first game. I can fast travel.
Where's that stupid ghost?
You must try it.
There he is.
Slow coach.
I hate that guy.
You know, my hair actually looks all right. Usually it's like all over the place. But I did just shower like right before JJ got here. So.
Oh yeah, there's an Easter egg in here. I forgot about it.
Like literally or...
No, there's actually an Easter egg. Let's see the last video. Hold on.
Kronos bangs his sister, eats his Alabama kids, put in jail by his Alabama kids. His kids Alabama each other. Yeah, that's Greek mythology in a nutshell right there.
Thinks you are doing good work here.
There's a lot of incest in mythology in general. Also, I watched this.
Right there on the shelf.
Is that Snape?
Yep.
Severus Snape.
Yeah.
Dumbledore. That's what that made me think of. Because it's puppets.
Lumos.
There we go. Now I can see him better.
He's a Jack in the Box.
That's
That's
creepy.
kind of creepy. What is that thing on the bottom shelf?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's like a mermaid.
Where?
To your left, right there.
Oh, down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dick thinks
That's
you
a
should be
hand.
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Yeah, I just had to see that. I just had to show that Easter egg.
Sweet home greasing room. That's funny. I think most mythology's like that, though.
I keep forgetting about this detail.
Does that one have like a secret thing behind it?
I don't
If
know.
you Lumos it. Because there's a room
Lumos.
where you can use Lumos on some of the tapestry.
I
and
know what you're
it
talking
reveals
about.
like a werewolf thing. Also, you can see JJ playing the game behind me if I turn. You can see tiny little JJ on the screen. Because this TV actually is way better definition than the other one we had back here, which is on this table over here. But this one's like the right brightness, so you can see it in the background. Which is awesome if I ever want to do some like stuff where I'm pointing at a screen.
I would do more side missions, but I want to do the story.
The dragon.
You know, the
That's
awesome thing about this
exciting,
now,
I
though,
suppose.
is you can go home and play this
Perhaps you're due for
however
an
much you want.
adventure.
Now I can.
Yeah,
I might do that, but with a different house.
but it's because JJ bought himself
Ladies,
a
give us a
PS5
shot.
recently.
I would have got a new
Astronomy is
Xbox,
not
but there
divination.
isn't that really
You
many.
won't find the mysteries
There's
of
not
the
too many
decent
exclusives,
games
yeah.
for the
Bar at
Xbox right
bottom of
now.
your teacups. Alas, the
Don't get me wrong,
heavens
I
have
love
been
Xbox.
hazy
If they
to
had
the
any
starry-eyed.
games
Now,
that
if
caught
you
my
want to
eye,
devote
I
yourselves to
would.
persistent and
But there's way too
painstaking
many
observation,
PlayStation
you just
exclusives.
must catch a
Yeah,
glimpse.
PlayStation is kicking
With
out
that
the
in mind,
exclusives right now.
please take your telescopes.
I think
Tonight
the
we
air
will be
conditioning
on the
kicked on as
observation
well.
deck.
Okay. I'm like, not again. We waited a minute to start streaming because the lights shut off for a
Yeah,
split
because
second.
there was 50-mile-an-hour
Still, you
winds
don't have
outside.
your own. You can't be the new
At
student
least that's what the
forever.
news is saying.
You can share with Mr. Takar.
Which, it was pretty bad when I got here.
Why does he look like he's clumsy?
Here, I can adjust that for you.
Also, I've been very
Focus
tempted
on your
to
own.
play
Oh, he's a
Sons of the
know-it-all.
Forest. So if you're interested in seeing me and JJ play Sons of the Forest, just put it out there because we have talked about it.
That is neat.
We actually discussed it right before the stream, and
Now,
we
I
can
expect
do
all
that,
of you
and
to
we can
find
actually
the
put JJ in
stargazing
VR
hours
when they get that
outside of
I got my
glass.
added to the
Oculus.
game.
Clear.
Yeah, I got my
Professor,
Oculus.
It's freezing out.
So if you're
Leopold,
interested in
you
watching
stop the
a
great
playthrough of that
stargazers
game,
of the past.
And unlike
Look
Steven and
only to the
Tanner, I don't
astronomy
often get
tables they
vertigo.
erected
yeah,
throughout the
I'm
highlands
very
from
prone to
which
it.
they
So.
gazed millennia
Tanner is too.
ago
Tanner's
on
worse,
the very
actually.
Yeah.
same stars above us.
Tanner told me he
Is
couldn't
that
even play.
clear?
What is it?
Star Wars-
Squadrons?
yeah.
Star Wars Squadrons.
That game is amazing.
I
in
love
VR.
that game. I bet it is. I
Put this-
almost bought a PlayStation VR because of a specific game,
I
and
don't
I'm
believe
still
we've met
tempted
officially. I'm Amir.
because they have
I'm
Gran
something of an
Turismo, the new
astronomy
one,
buff.
is in
Hello,
VR,
It's
and
nice
I was
to meet you.
watching like a
Did
video
I
of it,
hear
and I was like,
Professor Shaw say that you
The
I
la-
could make myself used to VR.
I
last-
have a spare
the
one you
last
could borrow for the
Gran
rest of the
Turismo
term.
for the PlayStation 4, it was VR capable. And like Star Wars Squadron, if you're playing PlayStation VR, you can do this. I know you'd love this little detail. You can do this and look in your back seat.
Oh man, dude, I would be so excited because the new controller, you can move individual fingers,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that looks so cool.
That's very kind of you, Ami.
I'm getting too excited. My throat is not.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's my old one. I
Super
finally
Hot
got
VR
my
is pretty
hands
cool.
On the new Celestia Contemplar.
It looks like
You've
it.
heard of
I've
the
seen
Tyson?
like
I mean,
Markiplier
of
play
course
it
you
and
have.
stuff.
It's only the pinnacle of all.
I didn't play the
personal
VR version, but I
stargazing
played the
implements.
original
But my old
and the
model's
demo
not too
VR
shabby
version.
either. Goblin cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a
Something
fine
flying around my
instrument is
head.
just collecting dust.
When I was
Wow,
playing the
I-
game in VR,
you,
I almost
Amit.
got shot in the
Think nothing
head,
of it.
and I did this.
Anyway, the telescopes in the store.
I was
room
watching
has a
somebody
different
play
speaker
something,
system. I
and they
have
were
some,
like, step
reading
into the
to finish on
side
the
to
lower
avoid
deck.
stuff.
Come find
I think
me
it was
there
Jacksepticeye.
afterwards.
He was playing
Bring the
the new
telescope.
Horizon VR
There's
game,
something I want to talk to you about.
and the machine things are like shooting blasts at him, and he's just like stepping slightly to the side. And I was like, that's not funny. You're just cheesing it.
Where am I going?
It's a dog, isn't it?
Apparently, they're rebooting Hellboy again. By the way,
They are. It makes me mad. I mean, the last guy was pretty good.
it's the dude from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The last one.
This was his old telescope.
I forgot Far Cry 6 had DLC because I was like, who is this? We never finished that game, by the way.
No. I liked it, but
It wasn't even worth finishing.
I know. That's one of those games that are good as a non-streaming game. It's like my opinion that one that you said everybody's saying is garbage. Me personally, I like it. Forspoken?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I liked it as a non-streaming game.
The perfect night for.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be
Tanner
one
said
right
he's at a
here
concert.
Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find.
He's like, I won't be able to play anything with you guys tonight. Which means longer stream of Hogwarts. Maybe we can
And do
get
you
some
need someone
stuff
to help
done.
find it?
Yeah.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than, well. They
Plus,
are
if me and
cowards.
Tanner play like
Let us
Warzone
get
tomorrow
moving while
or
the
something,
stars are still
I'd
out.
actually have
I'll
some
show
other
you how
friends
to
that
use that
stream that
telescope
could play
once we
with
get
us.
there.
So
All right.
I promise.
that kind of works out. Because
Let's get
Brandon,
me. Let's get going.
he's been playing with one of my
You
other
won't
friends
regret
from
it.
when I was a
Shall
lot
we?
younger. Like, I don't even think you've met this guy.
Yeah.
But Brandon's been playing with him, and they've been playing like this new. It's called Rebirth, but
Yeah.
they got a new island for it, and it's like Japanese
table
based
is
and
on
stuff. It looks cool, but
I'm doing something real quick.
I've been tempted to play that and they keep asking me to play with them, and I'm like, I don't really play Warzone too much. And I was like, but if we're gonna stream it and we're gonna play together, let's bring in Tanner. Like, you guys want some good content, we'll bring Tanner in.
Yeah.
May like Pokemon Unite as well. I don't know about Unite. I've seen it, and I'm like,
Yeah, this not seeing my face is kind of messing with me. It'd be like if I just randomly walked around wearing this.
What is Pokemon Unite? Is that the one that looks like a MMO? The like battle royale thing. Yeah, I don't know.
That works.
I don't know about Unite.
Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables
What was
were
that?
originally marked
I don't
by
know.
centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Lumos.
Also, JJ laid Gotham Knights on the desk
It's
for some
nice
reason.
having a fellow stargazer
In case
to
you wanted to
explore
try it
with.
out. It's not
Happy
bad.
to be here. It is
Really
good to leave the glass
dusty.
now and then.
Yeah. It was in my backpack.
I guess I can try.
It's not that creepy out here at night.
That way you
is
can
it?
give your opinion because you're a bigger
Godstone's
DC
rubber cow. Here
nerd than I am.
Charging ahead.
Don't get me wrong, I like DC,
Oh, why don't you lead the
but
way?
If you're sure.
sounds weird, but I'm more of a Marvel, but more like a X-Men fan.
Yeah, you're very specifically like.
Lumos.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
Same here, but I'm more X-Men.
Yeah, I get that. Mark was
A few
too.
cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
And I think that's what gave our group a little bit of diversity back in the day,
As I
because
expected.
Tanner is very specifically like a huge Green Lantern fan, but he also really likes like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. And then I'm not super into Lord of the Rings, but I also like the Green Lanterns, and I'm a huge DC fan. And I'm like, oh, well,
You don't think
that
any
kind of
spiders
crosses
might be
over. And then we
lurking
started
around?
getting into D&D.
Oh no. Not
And
this
you
close to
know,
school, I
we
mean,
brought
seriously.
you into the group, and you're into like Marvel and everything else, and you also kind
there's
of
the
really
table.
like Star Wars and
I
stuff, and
think you should do the honors.
so
The
we all have
constellation
stuff that's
should
like
appear
in
near the
common.
center of your view.
It kind of helps the group out a lot because we have this dynamic of like we all kind of like the same stuff.
As soon as you've lined up the
Michael
telescope,
gets thrown
we will be
in
able
a
to fill out
random
our
part
star
of the
chart.
group because he doesn't really get super nerdy about things. But if we want to play a shooter game, he's the guy to go to.
Okay, I'm assuming.
Which he hasn't even replied back in the group chat in like 2 weeks. I don't know if I told you, but I just finished movie 3 and started season 6. Awesome. You sent me a spoiler earlier, by the way.
I was right about the tables.
Yeah, I went to
They really
GameStop
are
over in one of the
gateways to the
malls,
far stars,
and
just
the
as
cashier
book
was
said.
rude.
And your contribution
And one guy came in and
was
said, "Hey, you
invaluable.
got a copy of Hogwarts?"
Rest
He goes, "No,
assured,
I
you shall
wish."
be credited in
And
my
I started
memoirs one
talking about it.
day.
He goes, "No, I don't want to hear any spoilers." And I just sit there and I'm just saying.
I purposely
Thank you, Amit.
have
I look
not
forward
been
to reading them.
And I look forward to
reading
writing them.
or watching stuff about
This is
this
only the
because I'm like,
beginning.
oh, I'll just
You will
watch it
find
when we
more
play it on
tables
stream.
like this one throughout the grounds
It's fine. I
themselves,
was joking.
all beckoning
I
to
didn't.
be
I didn't watch
discovered
it
by a
because I
worthy
saw that it was
astronomer.
like
And if I have ever seen
I saw
one,
that it was
it's you.
Deku in like the
And about my
the
old
vigilante
telescope,
suit he wears,
no
and I was like,
bother
nope,
returning
nope.
it.
Scrolled past
That's
it.
quite generous. Thank you.
Certain movies we don't want
It
spoilers
has
for.
goblin
Oh my God.
claws and a gobbledygook inscription. Practically
I'm gonna
fluent in
drink some water.
gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really.
I think those
gobbledygook, you know,
chips
and-
went down
and
the
how
wrong
you
way.
pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Since we're not sponsored by HelloFresh again, this is like the best water. The liquid death. They're actually, I think they're putting out like a iced teas or
Never
not?
do get
Yeah,
tired.
iced teas. They got like a peach one, and I was like, ooh, I love some peach tea. But also, we're not sponsored by them. So.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten that bit either. There isn't much of a spoiler. The suit is it.
Wait, what?
See, I saw the suit and immediately clicked off of it. I didn't even I didn't even pay attention to what they were talking about.
Astronomy tower at night. What a view.
That's my bad. At least it looks cool. I mean, I have read a little bit of the manga, so I know a little bit of spoilers, but the only thing I didn't want spoiled the whole time this new season of My Hero's been out is what happens to Bakugo.
Yeah.
Like, I can deal with everything else as long as I don't know what happens to Bakugo. Or if any of the other main characters die.
I know what happens to Bakugo.
There's a lot of death. And I'd rather not know. Oh, that was spoiled for me slightly. Yeah, well, the whole thing that I saw when the manga got to it, everybody was like, "Oh, Bakugo dies." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Why would you put that out there?"
I mean, just when everyone's starting to like him.
He's starting to kind of get a redemption arc, and you're like, "What?"
Yeah, he went from hating Deku to respecting him.
And then I got to an episode where he's like sitting in a hospital bed, and I'm like, okay, he's not dead yet. Like, hopefully he's not dead.
I think I spotted another Easter egg.
He doesn't die. He's just badly injured. That's good. Because when the manga was coming out, people were freaking out. Because there is a lot of hardcore Bakugo fans.
Yeah, it's like when they revealed the traitor.
I have seen people in real life dressed as Bakugo just walking in the mall.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding.
I gotta say, the strangest thing I ever saw was 4 people in coveralls walking into a food line. 4 of them, but yeah. 3 of them was wearing Georgia-themed coveralls. One of them was wearing Tennessee. And they rode together.
Was that in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Weird.
Actually, I think it was over in Varnell.
Oh, I was going to say it had to be in Georgia. But you're not far from either side, so.
Yeah. How do I do?
Because
There we go.
JJ almost lives like on the state line.
Yeah. I can walk to Georgia and not be winded.
I was gonna say that would
Technically all of us can walk to Georgia, but some of us not make it.
I would die immediately. I probably couldn't make it down the street right now.
Actually, one of my neighbors, their house is on the Georgia line.
For the next non-school uniform day, which My Hero character should I dress as? My friend said Spicy Thought, Pikachu, or Burnt KFC. Jesus.
The only reason I'm doing this because I'm getting a new spell.
I mean, do you already have the emo hair? Because I mean, if you have the emo hair already, just go for.
Hey, where's the other balloons? There it is.
Icy Hot, because he's got that emo half and half. You can get you some spray. Just black bed hair.
I'm pretty sure some of the people I'm related to just to get in trouble would dress up as Momo.
Oh, God.
I mean, I get why she dresses like that, but why do they allow her to dress like that?
Yeah, it is odd.
You'd think they'll be able to make some kind of alloy.
Heather has thought the same thing. She's like, there's got to be something they could do to where she could still show a little bit more skin than normal, but not like as much as she does. Because she's a child.
Yeah, I think, wasn't she 13 in the first season?
I think they're supposed to be high school freshmen in the first season, so I think it's like 13, 14. That building is moving.
Uh-huh.
Talk about a pop-up store.
I'm good.
You know? Oh, God. I'm slowly dying, guys.
I found the barrier.
If you want to get in trouble, either early days, midnight, or Raisin Bran hair. Oh, God.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Early Midnight was naked.
Pretty much.
No, I'm telling you. Like, her actual, like, in the manga, her original suit was a trench coat, and she was naked under it. I don't know if you've read the manga, but that is actually her original suit.
I have not. Since I'm not in any relationship, I won't get in trouble looking it up. But
Overalls. Yeah, some of it she's in overalls too, but there's a point in the manga she's just a trench coat. They might have changed it in the anime just to make it a little more family friendly.
I think they did. Because so far, everything I've seen of her is her.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
We're adults. I don't care.
I still can't believe
that didn't take too long. I didn't even have to fully type it out.
I still can't believe Grapehead beat Midnight.
JJ.
Dang. Literally just
just a trench coat and a belt.
Glasses, trench coat, belt,
and some boots.
And some boots.
And she's covering up parts so that they didn't have to. But yeah.
That is interesting.
Birthday suit is what that one's called.
Now I know what to Google.
That's why I was like, I'm just going to look it up. I'm just going to show him what it looked like. It almost looks like fan made, but it's not. That is actually in the manga.
I feel like I'm overlooking this balloon. There it is.
It's right there.
It was hard to see at night.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. I've been blowing out just solid green snot for like 3 days. And it is annoying.
Snake dies down here.
Yeah, he gets shot of it.
I'm getting better.
Handy resource.
I find it very weird that they put these locations in the game, knowing you're going to go to these places and be like, oh, this happened here, this happened here.
Incendio.
Yeah, I've got like a seasonal cold, and it's kicking my butt, I'll be honest.
Now I'm trying to figure out where exactly he died. I have a feeling there's a spot.
Where does Dumbledore fall? I think it's out of the headmaster's room, right?
No. Near one of the towers.
Is that a house elf?
Yep.
Gross. That's some of that mucus I've been
Revelio.
dealing with the last couple
Actually,
days.
I think it's near that tallest tower.
Snape dies at the back. Yeah, it's one of those towers like that.
I should
Why did I never learn how to swim?
That's
Sucks
the
to
bottom
be-
of the U and the top of the N.
Yeah, I believe it's right here.
Yeah, he gets shot out of like one of those towers or whatever.
I want to say it's this one, but I don't think so.
It's very possible, but there are a bunch of those towers.
Unless it's... No, it's not right there. Is it?
I haven't seen those movies in so long, though. I couldn't tell you.
I know it's near one of the entrances. Dang it. It's right here. I vaguely remember this spot.
Maybe. You can't dismount in here.
Sucks. I know there's something special on top of the
Probably
tower.
because you live in Scotland. And it's effing freezing. The swimming thing. Yeah. I don't know that I would want to swim in Scottish water either. It looks like it's very dark. And I don't do dark water. That actually looks
It's
more
right
accurate.
here where he died.
Yeah, I was going to say that looks more accurate.
He got flung out of there, fell down here, somehow missed these roofs.
All of those roofs.
Maybe? I know.
Because I think he hits the ground like pretty hard.
It's not this side.
But still, like...
I'm getting better with the broom. If only I quit shooting at people.
That's like when I started playing Spider-Man, and I'm like, oh, oh, the swinging thing's kind of hard. And then you get the hang of it and you're like, yeah. I'm in a much better mood than I was earlier today.
Showing off is a mumble.
Dang it.
I think it's because I'm not at work.
Incendio.
I think I walk in the door at work and my mood completely changes.
That's everybody.
It's just one of those things, I guess.
It's like me. I woke up this morning. I'm like, I don't know why, but something terrible is going to happen today. Got to work. All hell broke loose. I probably sat down no longer than.
Where did George die? I don't remember. Is this one going to break it again?
I don't know. I think really he just wants them to shut up.
Just the other one beating the crap out of it just made me laugh way harder than it should have.
Same.
Holier than thou. Gavin Connor Hodge has reacted to the stream. Thank you.
That is my cousin.
You can't see JJ, but he's there.
Yeah.
I just
Wait a
wanted
minute.
people to be able to see me because I talk a lot.
I believe he died here. Because I
Yes.
remember them running out of one of the entrances and then landing here.
Yeah, possibly.
Dang
it. Just the one. I need to add tattoos to this other arm. It looks kind of blank. I think it's because my other ones are so big. Because you got this one. It kind of looks like a spider from
Oh, it's
further
not
away.
here. Darn. Yeah, it's not this one.
I have a really cool idea for another tattoo. Have you seen the D&D sword with the dice?
Yeah.
Let's see. Dice
How did you
sword.
get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful.
This.
I trust you became
I want
more familiar
this,
with your
but with a
brooding
lightsaber
process.
blade instead of with it like ignited. I think that'd be cool.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear.
I should probably
Keep it
show
up,
this on the
and
stream
perhaps
when
one
I'm
day
talking
have a
about it.
spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits
Let's see if I can
Quidditch
save
again.
the image. No,
Well,
it's not going to let me
with
do that
those
on
tasks
Pinterest
out of
because
the way,
Pinterest is
let us
stupid.
get started. Glacius,
Glacius.
pay attention to your
Gabriel.
homework.
I get the freeze.
Iglesias.
What's going on with my head?
That's a good question. That is very odd.
I need a chiropractor.
That does look painful. This is what I was talking about. I want to do that, but with a lightsaber instead of a
Practice your new
normal
skills
sword
with
hilt.
Marcus.
I want a lightsaber hilt.
Where's Glacius?
And I want it to be all one color. Because this looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I like the rainbow, but I think it'd be so much cooler in like a solid color
That is
with a
awesome.
lightsaber. I think that'd be awesome.
Let's see.
And I want that where this one is. Just like the size of this other one. Like the whole forearm basically, but on this side. Because I know I can handle going up that bone now. So I'm like, oh. You know how a lightsaber is a physics-less sun? Yeah. Yeah. Because I wanted to do something that would mix things together and no one else would have it. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. Because, I mean, this one is like that. No one else has this exact tattoo. This one is pretty common. I'll be honest. I saw that. I think you tagged me in that, didn't you? The physicless black hole. I was watching that video earlier, actually, complaining about it. Because the dude contradicts himself in the video, and it bothers me. Honestly, I need to get JJ to log into our TikTok too, so he can also manage it. So it's not just me, but how does he contradict himself? Well, he starts the video off talking about how Star Wars doesn't follow normal laws of physics. And then he also turns around and he's like trying to explain mass and everything, which is our laws of physics in our reality. But technically, in Star Wars, if the physics are different, our theoretical masses and stuff
beasts are safer now.
are completely different than what they would have. So I mean that's the contradictory thing to me. What's funny is I could just do this.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
I can do things like that when I'm not playing. I can move my head around. You know, I used to do this with like intros and stuff. I would take and put like my face in the middle of stuff. Oh, I just thought it was funny. I was just moving it because there was stuff on the screen. I didn't want it to be in the way. Because I have a habit of playing a game and then I'll put the camera in one spot and then I won't move it for the next game that I play. And it'll be like right in the way of everything that you need to read. Because some games it's good to keep it here. Some days it's good to keep it, or some games down there, some games up there. Well, not that way. That way. Everything's opposite.
This is killing me.
Is that too far over? Like, should it be closer this way? Or... Because I tried to line it up with the lines up there and down there. But I feel like that looks weird. I don't know, though. If you're watching it on your phone and you flip it this way, I guess that would... I don't know. I don't really watch stuff on my phone too much, so I don't really know how it looks on mobile. I have like 2 or 3 gaming laptops. Well, I have 2. I have the one that I used to use for all the streaming stuff, and then I have a new one now that I bought like 2 weeks ago, or a week or so ago. I don't know. I don't even know that JJ knew I had it.
Had what?
The new computer. Because I think I had it when you came to stream last week, but I don't know that I mentioned anything about it. But when we were talking about playing some different stuff earlier, me and JJ were discussing using or playing Sons of the Forest because it looks cool and it's popular right now and stuff. Like maybe once Hogwarts kind of phases out, and we can do that, but JJ is gonna have to learn a new skill. You're gonna have to learn how to use mouse and keyboard. Which I find funny because Google's the orange play button. What? Orange play button. Why is that an emoji? Oh. I have no idea.
Mandrake seeds.
What?
I'm trying to figure out where to get those.
That's a good question.
The only place I can think of is here in Hogsmeade.
And I didn't go live on YouTube today because I thought that our stuff wasn't working, but next time we go live, I will. Which is probably when I play Red Dead on Sunday. Actually, I just talked to Tanner about playing Warzone tomorrow, so there might be an extra stream snuck in this weekend tomorrow.
Heck was that?
I have no idea. It looks like it was possibly Minecraft. Oh man,
What was that?
my bad. I clicked on a stream of some people that I actually watch,
Need hero
and they're
power.
playing Sons of the Forest right now. So I was like, oh, let me check that out real fast. And they are switching cameras way too fast. It looks so good, though. Their streams normally don't look this high quality, which is insane. And they actually have more viewers than they normally do. Which is kind of cool. Hey, that's my rules on the stream. You can't copy my rules.
Delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
No spamming. Don't be a dick. No self-promotion. And listen to the mods.
Thank you.
That's literally almost word for word what my rules on the stream are.
Do me a favor.
I know that the ones on Facebook are very close to that.
I need to find out where to get mandrake seeds.
Not Mandrake.
Actually, I may have found one.
Final Fantasy 15?
What?
What? It's because it's an actual plant.
I may have found a place.
Welcome. Come on in.
Ow.
Oh, yes.
Not even close.
What is that place on the
You've a
map?
good head